so. Bitch, get me that bag, I get to it, get that check up. Walk in the building, I feel like the man. Niggas be hating, I know that they fans. But with the state, they know who I am. How you going up, but leave your man down? These bitch feel like a ball, I can't go outside, no. Don't want to think no more, leave that in the past, though. I need my diamonds fall, but that shit on pause.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ty. Welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video, as y'all see by that title, I think I'm gonna name this video, If You Hate Your Fashion Sense, Watch This Video. So basically in today's video, I'm gonna be helping y'all get a better fashion sense. And I'm gonna be pushing my channel in a different direction. Now I'm still gonna be doing 100% fashion content, but I'm gonna be pushing my channel in a different direction because I highly feel like there's a lot more to fashion than just clothes. I have a lot of fashion knowledge, but there's also still a lot in fashion to be learned. And I thought what would be a better way than to document it and share it with my folks so I can teach y'all about fashion and we can learn a lot of new things about fashion together. So if you are new and you like fashion, you like art, you like music and any aspect of life, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know what type of videos y'all want to see. Also, feel free to let me know what type of topics y'all would like me to discuss. And also, hit that like button so we can have more people recommended to the channel. They can come join the family and they can come join us on this new journey. So, we're finna go and hop straight into today's video. Alright, so I know a lot of y'all that's watching this video, y'all probably confused by the title because y'all think fashion and style is the same exact thing, when in reality, they're not. So we're gonna go and explain the differences between style and fashion. So the definition of fashion is the prevailing style as in dressing during a particular time. The prevailing style as in dressing during a particular time. So y'all know how we got seasons and we got seasons and we got weather throughout the year. So that's basically saying during that particular time you have clothes in your wardrobe for that particular time. So like that's saying like during the spring you have your spring clothing, then when it switches to the summer you're gonna switch your wardrobe into summer clothing, then after that you're gonna switch it into fall clothing, then winter clothing. So it's just your wardrobe during that particular time during the year. So the definition of style is a particular manner or technique by which something is done, created, or performed. So I'm going to explain more about style in the next segment of this video, but the definition is a particular manner or technique by which something is done, created, or performed. So, alright y'all, so for y'all that didn't know, your style is personal, okay? Style is personal, but style is influenced by collective fashion of our time, but ultimately we make decisions on what to buy and what to wear because it's the best way to express yourself in the context of fashion. Some of us might like the baggy fit clothing and some of us might like the skinny fit clothing, and some of y'all females might like to wear the high-rise skirts. You can also participate in popular trends because they're gonna be easier and more accessible, but us fashion folks, we can blend in between both personal style and popular trends. That goes back to the creativity which makes styling and fashion fun. Alright, so I could have made a video showing y'all how to find y'all style, but I feel as if there's a million of these videos on YouTube and I feel like all these videos are inaccurate. Now, I'm not taking anything from any of these creators. Shout out to y'all doing y'all thing. I just feel like these videos are inaccurate and I'm not telling any of y'all to not follow these videos, but if you're gonna follow these types of videos, then I highly suggest that you watch several of these videos and take several pieces from each video, because if you just watch one person's video and you try to copy everything they tell you in that video, you're just gonna be another person dressing exactly like them. An example is if I were to tell you to go in your closet and throw out anything that you don't wear, which you should, but if I were to tell you to go in your closet and throw out anything that you don't wear, you could have interpreted that piece into your style later on while your style is evolving. That goes back to your style being personal. Like when people ask YouTubers how they blew up and they try to follow the way that YouTuber blew up, it's like you're not gonna go down the same path that they went through to blow up. You gotta find what's gonna work for you. That goes back to style and fashion being, style and fashion corresponds with literally anything that we do in life. So the only tip that I could really give you about finding your own personal style is trial and error, because everybody has to go through trial and error, honestly, so you can find what works with you and what doesn't work with you. Style and fashion, they overlap each other, but style is related to the individual while fashion is related to collective. We're going to explain the differences between individual versus collective. Personal style is something that belongs to an individual. They could be a designer like Coco Chanel or even like Virgil, but somebody outside of the fashion industry, how they dress and express themselves is their personal style. Fashion has to do with trends that go throughout the world and the business of fashion. The lines between style and fashion are blurry. Like when a model goes on a catwalk, they are in the fashion industry. But however, whenever they're wearing something at home, that's their own personal style. But if they choose to become an influencer and their style becomes more iconic, they may create their own clothing line, which is going to turn their style into fashion. So really they correspond with each other well. So like I told y'all, whenever a model goes on a catwalk, they're in the fashion industry. However, when they're at home and they're wearing what they wear at home or outside the fashion industry, that's their own personal style. So like, and then when they create their clothing line is gonna be based off of their style. Hopefully, a lot of the clothing brands nowadays are based off of what that person will actually wear. So if they base it off of what they will actually wear outside of the fashion industry, they're gonna turn their style into fashion, if y'all get what I'm saying. All right, so that leads me into my next point. We're gonna explain timeless versus timely. Now, style is timeless while fashion is timely. Now, somebody who is fashionable, they look into the popular trends and they wear the designer brands, while somebody who is stylish, they may not even look into popular trends and they stay true to their own aesthetic. Now, I feel like I'm more stylish because if y'all look at my wardrobe, I don't too much look into popular trends. And I don't really too much care for designer brands. Now, the only piece in my collection that I can say is fashionable is probably the Rick Owens. Everybody knows about Rick Owens because almost everybody in the fashion community wears Rick Owens. But I wanted Rick Owens for 3+ years now, and they just happen to get very popular in the fashion community. So that's pretty much the only piece in my collection that I would say is fashionable. But I still believe that I'm more stylish. Like I told you, I don't too much care for designer brands. Now, like, you got your favorite artists like Cardi and the ASAPs. We gonna put them in stylish because they have their own style. They don't really do too much off trends, but they got their own style, and a lot of people tend to follow that style, especially Cardi. And then like on the fashionable side, we got artists like Lil Durk, and we got artists like Lil Baby, because they're into wearing what's popular and they like the designer brands. So they're gonna be more of your fashionable artists. That's honestly, a lot of our favorite artists are more fashionable than stylish because a lot of them wear the designer and they don't really have like their own style. But we all know Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti started a whole wave in fashion, and a lot of people tend to go to Carti. So Carti stylish, if y'all get what I'm saying. So like I told y'all, style is timeless while fashion is timely. Fashion is easier than style because, like I said, fashion has to do with trends, and style is the individual itself. So it's gonna be harder to find your own personal style, but it's gonna be easier for y'all to follow trends because you already see what's popular and you see what's not popular. So you're probably gonna cop something that is mad popular just because everybody has it, and everybody's just in that wave at this time in fashion. And another thing is Balenciaga. I know y'all know about the brand Balenciaga. That brand is very fashionable right now in this time in fashion because a lot of people in the fashion community is starting to wear Balenci's. Like, I'm starting to see a lot of the Balenci tracks. I'm starting to see the Balenciaga and Puma collab. I'm starting to see people call it the Balenciaga and Asics collab. Like, come on, bro. Balenciaga is very fashionable right now. Style and fashion also overlap in streetwear. Typically, this is when a stylist and a model takes clothes from clothing designers, shows that they were attending, and style real life outfits. This merges fashion and style together. Fashion industry has to do with the prevailing styles of the present. So typically, fashion houses host fashion shows to show clothing that expresses a vision for the future of fashion. After that happens, fashion vloggers, editors, and influencers come up with their own vision, with their own ideas, and then retailers use that information and figure out how they're gonna sell these products to the public. A major part in fashion is how the latest trends is decimated, whether it is via social media or even the fashion magazines. Moral of the story is, if you want to find your own personal style, don't look into the popular trends, because if you look into the popular trends, you're going to be more fashionable and not more stylish. And like I said, personal style has to do with the individual, while fashion looks into the popular trends, and fashion is also influenced by the collective fashion of our time. So if you want to be more fashionable, then you look into the popular trends like Balenciaga, Chanel, just anything that's popping right now. You look into those designer brands if you want to be more fashionable. All right, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. Y'all, let me know in the comments down below if this video helped y'all learn some new things about fashion that you didn't know. Also, let me know what type of topics y'all would like me to discuss next, and I'm gonna keep bringing these type of videos for y'all. Also, bear with me. I know I kind of look uncomfortable on this camera, but trust me, I'm not. I'm just trying to get used to using this new camera because I'm not used to a big lens in my face. Because if y'all didn't know, I just came from a Canon G7X, which is a lot smaller than the camera that I'm using currently, which is a Sony a6400 with a 10 to 18 millimeter lens. And if you didn't know, that lens is huge, so it's like in your face. And with the Canon G7X, you can't change the lens, so it's just a smaller camera, and that's probably the best camera to start vlogging or start your YouTube channel with. So if you don't have a lot of money and you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to get a camera, I highly suggest that y'all start with the Canon G7A. It got me to where I am now. I wouldn't be here without that camera. So if I was y'all, I highly suggest y'all go start with the G7X. Also, if you are new, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn on the post notifications so you can be notified when I upload another video. Also, feel free to give me some video recommendations in the comments. Don't never be scared to comment what type of video you want to see, because I'm gonna get back to you. So yeah, so I hope y'all guys like this new video. I hope y'all join me on this new journey if you are new to the channel. And if you're already tuned into the channel, hopefully you stay with me on this journey, and hopefully you don't just disappear. Just hopefully you come with me on this journey. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna learn a lot. I'm finna put y'all on game, and y'all finna help me get put on game. That's what this channel is about. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. It's been your boy Ty, aka tynotrixhh. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.
Airborne made this.